do I go when the only thing I love is no longer in my eyes?
Listen, man, these streets are getting the best of me. No real description for the feelings that's inside of me. Been broken hearted for a long time, thinking if my soul died, then how the hell my soul cried? It's a constant battle that I fight. I gotta make it through the day just to experience a sleepless night. I think the world is getting colder and it's sitting on my shoulders trying to break me, but I'm getting stronger. My life has taught me how to stand up, chin up, chest out, and never throw my hands up. See, we were trained to go to war, but was never quite prepared for the casualties of war. Especially at the hands of the system, when our brothers are the victims and we wishing we was with them. So many homicides, my mind's blown. Traumatized and teary-eyed, my dog's gone.
Where do I go? Oh, where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I turn? My heart turns cold. Tell me, where do I go when the only thing I love is no longer in my eyes? Where do I go? Where do I turn? My heart turns cold. Tell me, where do I go when the only thing I love is no longer in my eyes?
Yeah, bumps and bruises, squabbles, scuffles. It's ironic when the dealer lost in the shuffle and bonded to some shit that don't love me. In the center of a circle that'll never trust me, and I never trust them, and we'll never trust. But this the point of no return, and all we got is us. I find solace in the fact that we've been here before. My pain is really pleasure, and my blues are really indigo. Yeah, it's how you see it. It's a state of mind. Skip a step if you want, but ain't no rewind. You got to stand on the square you land on, and it might show them a new grave or a new foursome. It might make you, might sharpen you, might break you, and it might nurse you. But give it time, it will hurt you. If your heart ain't as cold as a December breeze, understanding that once you win, you can never leave. Say,
where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? My heart turns cold. Where do I go?
You've just tapped in to True Talk with Queen, the dopest radio show on the map, and your official No Judgment Zone. No Judgment Zone. You want to talk business? Let's talk. Relationships? Let's talk. Problems? Let's do it. But we keep it real, keep it raw, and 100% uncut. Grab some popcorn, make a little drink, and buckle your seatbelt. The vibe of your life starts now.
Hey y'all, hey. Thank y'all for tapping into True Talk with Queen. If you're tuned in through Facebook, YouTube, Accelerated Radio, Instagram, however you chose to tune in tonight, I really appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. If you tuned in through YouTube, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you're notified each and every time we go live. It's very important to me, y'all, that y'all subscribe and let me know that what we're talking about is resonating with you and, you know, helping you out. If you feeling what we talking about, you like what we doing, make sure you subscribe, okay? Help your girl out a little bit. So today we got Miss Delta in the building, y'all. Hey, Miss Delta.
Hey, everybody.
How you doing, girl?
Like I say, I'm marvelous.
Y'all like when she say that, huh? And then we got Miss Asia in the building.
Hello.
How are you, beautiful?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. And y'all know we got Bankhead behind the scenes, and I'm gonna bring them right on in as soon as we get it popping on here, okay? So look, y'all, I told y'all all week that today was not gonna be for the week, okay? We finna get down to the nitty-gritty up in here because enough is enough, y'all. And everybody talking about how they feel and what they think, and we can feel and think all we want, but what we gonna do? You feel what I'm saying? Everything that's happening in the world is directly impacting our communities, and we need to do something about that. So I'm calling out names, I'm calling out organizations, I'm calling out everybody that do all this talking, and it's time to step up. I'm calling you to the table. That's what I'm doing tonight. And if you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you, baby, because I'm going to put it on repeat after the show over so you can hear it again. Somebody going to tag you or something. You feel me?
There it is.
So listen. First thing first. It's a whole, like, yes, we're going through a whole lot of things within the community when it comes to gangs, right? But we can't continuously focus on gangs and don't hold everybody else accountable. That's what I feel, right? And so we have people going around, and mostly kids, you know what I mean? They go around shooting people, they go around stabbing people, and all these different things. These mass shootings is out of control, right? And then we sit back when it's our people and it's in our neighborhoods. We quick to fight each other. We want to retaliate against each other. We some line pushers, right? But then when it's somebody else that's not a part of us, that don't look like us, ain't nobody doing nothing. We talking about how mad we is, and we talking about what we woulda did, shoulda did, coulda did, all the different stuff, but nobody moves. Nobody moves, right? And so what I want to do is not only just voice my opinion and my concern, but I want all of us to give our perspectives and our opinions on what we think needs to happen moving forward. Some advice, you know what I mean? Some tips, something. Because we got to do something, y'all. At the rate that this stuff is going, our kids ain't going to have nothing and nobody.
That's right.
We damn near ain't going to have our kids, y'all.
That's right.
I don't know about y'all, but I've been crying. I've been pissed off. I've been ready to fight. All that, like, I've been losing my mind, and I'm calling out these people at these in high places. Like, what we finna do? Because it's okay, yeah, we sitting on Instagram and Facebook and sitting at home watching the news saying, what if this happened at my baby's school, or what if this happened at the grocery store down the street? I get it, but fuck just thinking about it. We need to put some stuff in place so that if it does, we ready.
That's right.
You know what I mean? We gotta start, in my opinion, we gotta bring back what gangbanging really was for. And I'm telling you this because I come from the streets and I am what I am. I'm not gonna act like I'm not. You feel what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it was to police our neighborhoods, to protect our kids and our people. You feel what I'm saying? So if we can run around this mug shooting each other and all that, okay, y'all wanna shoot? Let's shoot. It's enough gangs out here for everybody to be at somebody's school to make sure these babies is safe, getting in there safe, getting in there straight. You want to shoot? God damn it, this one is time to shoot. You feel me? I don't condone violence and all that, but at some point you got to realize it's us against them. You feel me?
That's right.
And really, I'm just saying, I'm just speaking facts right now.
That's not violence, though. That's self-defense.
Yes, to us. You feel me? But when you don't look like us, that ain't self-defense. You feel
We
me?
don't care what they say, though.
Right.
We ain't
right.
We setting our own standard right now.
Right. So I want to hear from y'all though, like how this stuff has been affecting y'all, and what you think needs to happen in your opinion, and who you think could help in a space that you feel needs some change. So I'm gonna start with you, Delta.
Well, what I feel, everybody want to be out here gangbanging. Why we all can't come together and protect our kids? Because right now, we need to get in these schools. We need to, if you don't do nothing but just go in when they go in and they come out. Or y'all can have a schedule where you can say, okay, brother, instead of saying blood and cuz, it's the time to say brother and sister. Instead of gangbanging against each other. Because right now, we need each other. And we all we got, but we don't work together. And all of what I want to see is us pull together and start protecting our kids. Because if we don't protect our kids, who's going to protect our kids?
Right.
So what I want to do If we can all get together. Either these black brothers is in the NBA, all these singers, we can all come together and we can come and say, okay, we're going to come up with a name, Black Power or something. Like what the, what you
Black
call it?
Lives Matter movement.
Black Lives Matter movement. Then look how the Panthers used to do.
Black Panthers.
The Black Panthers used to take care of each other. Mm-hmm. They take care of their kids. They take care of their women. They didn't have to worry about any other nationalities coming against them. Mm-hmm. So what we got to do, we got to work together. Because if we don't work together, this stuff going to get terrible. And then the way I look at it, if we don't work together, I'm going to pull my kids out of school.
I think a lot of people are.
A lot of people already been on the verge of that before this. You know what I mean? From various other situations, whether it was COVID or whatever. You know what I mean? Just things have been getting out of control, and what I think is people is not paying attention to the fact that it's escalating. Things is progressing. Instead of things getting better or dying down like we're used to seeing, it's progressing, and it's not okay. You know what I mean? And before this blows over so hard that we can't do nothing about it at all, we need to move.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Because if we don't move, the white man gonna move. And then you need to also let your kids know, if a kid in school saying, oh, I'm going to bring my gun to school, tell somebody. It's not saying that you snitching, but you need to tell somebody, because if you don't tell somebody, they'll come up there and shoot the whole school, and then you're going to be like, damn, I should have said something. Mm-hmm. The FBI and all them should start paying Facebook attention, because these fools is on Facebook, Instagram, telling you what they doing, but they don't do nothing about it.
Listen,
I
was just finna say that. Right now, just this conversation we having right now, this show might not be on here after we end this probably won't be posted. I'll probably have a message in my DM, you feel what I'm saying, telling me how I went against guidelines. They gonna block me real fast, you feel what I'm saying? But what I don't understand is like the young man who shot up the school. This boy posted that he gonna shoot his granny. This boy posted that after I kill my granny, I'm going to shoot up an elementary school. How did that not get flagged, and how did you not try to find that IP address and go the extra mile to go make sure you prevented that? That's a problem for me.
That's right. That's right.
You can't pick and choose when you enforce these rules, especially at the cost of some babies.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't do that.
Because what we can do, the brothers, okay, if y'all don't want it, and the sisters, if y'all don't want to go outside your neighborhood, at least protect your kids.
But see, that's the next thing I was going to. Because we kill for this hood, right? Mm-hmm. This hood ours. Yeah. And we killing everything that come over here, right? Mm-hmm. We ain't going to protect the elderly that's in that community, in that hood.
No more.
That's our mamas and our grannies.
Mm-hmm.
And our aunties. You feel me? We ain't gonna protect the kids at these schools. That's still your hood. You gonna let somebody come to the schools and just do what they want to do? I have a problem with this, y'all. When I tell y'all I cried real tears, I'm talking about I cried. I was so angry. And it's like, when is it enough? Because it's one thing, and it's not excusable, but it's one thing when you attacking adults that's out here living that life. You feel what I'm saying?
Because you signed up for it.
Exactly. When it's some gun against gun shit, it's some hood against hood shit, that's one thing. Right. But when y'all start killing our elderly and our babies, listen, I'm the wrong one. I'm the wrong one. No. How do you feel, Asia? Tell me your opinion.
I'm in a crossroads. So I had ideas, but every idea counteracted each other. So I remember when we used to have real police officers in the schools, but now I would kind of be against having them in our schools unless they could be trained by somebody that looked like us. They would have to come from that neighborhood. Like, there would need to be a whole screening process. Versus somebody from Orange County coming into, let's just say, Pomona, because you don't have that same attachment. But to be around our babies, I think they should come from the neighborhood. That means their kids are probably there too. But weapons need to be there. I don't need a security guard or a proctor. It needs to be somebody with an actual weapon. And then, too, I think that more of these parents need to be accountable, because like with the guy whose mom drove him across, how is she not accountable? But
because she don't look like us. If she looked like us, she'd be under the jail.
But if I'm sitting outside and we go to the get food and you jump in the car and say drive, and I drive, but I don't know what you did, I'm getting the same thing you get.
Exactly.
So how is that? How does that even work? We need to work to change the laws.
Yeah, we need to come together, because the laws is just for Hispanics and blacks. When it comes to Caucasians, they get away with murder. And
I don't even think the laws protect the brown. I don't think that at all. I think that they do them the same way they do us.
No,
if not worse in
that's
some situations.
That's what I'm saying. No, they don't protect the blacks and the Hispanics.
Oh, okay.
They're not going to protect us. When it comes to, if we break the law, they got a different law for each one of us.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the Caucasians, they got a lot. They pat them on the back.
Mm-hmm.
And they be like, okay, you just going to get a little probation. But us, we getting life in jail, or we not getting out. The Hispanic, they don't get life in jail, and they're not getting out. We all got to come together and say, we tired of this.
Mm-hmm.
These laws need to be fair, because if we don't start saying something, they're going to keep doing what they're doing.
I don't want
And then I'm sorry, but I'm not Martin Luther King. I'm not that type. Right? So I salute our community for coming together. This gang truce that we just had and all that was so big, right? Okay. But now we done proved that we could do it, right? So now while this way more serious situation is going on, I need y'all to exercise all that power, all that anger, all that everything you working with in these streets. I need you to use it for us.
That's why I said I don't want another march. Everybody complains like about how the Asians. Oh, I'm having a back pain. Sorry. How the Asians got the laws implemented for themselves, but that's because they didn't do no march. They wasn't on Facebook. They went right down there and put in for a law to be created. We complain, but we didn't do that, and we don't do that. I don't want to march no more, but I will gladly donate my money to a lawyer that is willing to change a law.
Right, and I'm with you on that.
Because it just don't do nothing, other than get you on media.
Mm-hmm. And that's another thing. Jesus Christ, hold my tongue a little bit. That's another thing. I'm so sick of us, y'all, doing shit to be seen.
That part.
I'm so sick of us, y'all.
I'd rather fly under the radar and just be knocking laws down.
It gotta stop.
It don't have to have my name on it. I don't care.
Okay. I feel like at some point it can't be about the likes. Like, it can't be about that, y'all. It can't be about that. It can't be about that. And clearly, the thing that upset me the most with this shooting, this school shooting, is the police. You can go get your own kids. You can go in to get your own kids.
Y'all heard one mom had to go through a window or something.
To get.
Yeah,
you couldn't do it. You couldn't do it.
They didn't want to do it.
No, they didn't want to do it.
Because
they was restraining the parents who tried because y'all not.
Y'all took a whole hour to get in there and say these kids. And these kids minutes. Calling them on the phone and say, help us.
Do you know what 1 hour feels like to somebody?
Somebody getting shot. Like, my heart go out, but I'll tell you, if that would have been my child,
go get your kid.
If that would have been my child, I would have had a shootout.
Listen, while I was crying,
I'd have been the mom through the window.
Yeah. Listen, and I would have been shooting everybody in my way.
Not even lying.
I'm gonna lay them down.
They would have thought Russia was in Texas. Mm-hmm. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? Mm-hmm. I said it was only 3 things for me: under the jail, dead, or in a crazy house somewhere. That's the only 3 options for me, because I'm losing my mind.
Because I don't understand.
My baby in there too. I'm sorry.
And then, listen, y'all. I can't. Because do you know how unhumane you have to be to disregard the life of some babies? Fuck a grown person, cause we can fight, we can try. You feel what I'm saying? To defend ourselves. These is babies.
Babies can't do nothing. and they calling and telling them he in here with a gun. They still alive. Let me shut up.
I saw one where the little girl wiped blood on
trying
herself to make it
look like she was. Yeah. She faked like she was dead. Did you see the little girl who the man was helping her? He was trying to render aid to her until the paramedics came, right? And she was telling him about how her friend got shot right next to her, and she stopped breathing. And he said, what was her name? It was his damn daughter. Can you imagine? Can you imagine trying to save somebody's kid and find out that yours is gone? Can you imagine that?
Out right there.
No, I ain't passing up.
She's already gone. I would have
snapped.
Baby, listen to me, y'all. We gotta put some shit in place.
I don't understand.
Before I go forward, Bank, I need your perspective on this. I need to hear your opinion, how this is impacting you and what you think needs to happen. Honestly, we on here raw and uncut tonight, y'all.
I honestly feel like there's a underground chat room with all these assassins, all mass shooters. I think there's like they on the black market, and they just because like since that last shooting at Buffalo that happened like a week later, then this past week 2 to 3 other people was trying to shoot up schools, but they got caught by other people or got shot. It's just now it's just like, oh, I could do it. It's sad, and I feel like it has to be. For laws to change, it's going to have to impact the people
that's getting money from.
It's going to have to impact like the what's his name?
NRA,
the Cruz nigga, whatever his name is, all the governors and the senators, like all their kids got to get shot up.
Politicians,
like all their kids got to get life threatened.
Their family,
because that's when
Trump, let his grandkids get shot up in school.
Like that's the only way that shit's going to change. But once it's like affecting like a small town in Texas. They don't give a fuck. They don't care. They had the NRA conference there that same weekend. You feel me? Like they disregarded like everybody's feelings, and they still had it. Like it's
you got Trump ice, and they don't care. It's
a fucked up situation.
I feel like it's a whole situation that we don't know about too, behind the scenes situation, because let's be real. We live in gangbang capital, baby. We can't get no goddamn AR-15s. How the fuck these kids keep getting AR-15s every fucking where? I'm talking about everywhere.
We can go to Texas and get it.
Right, but what I'm saying is how gangbang capital can't find them, but these little ass kids can.
Because they going in their parents' room and getting them.
Something behind the scenes is in place, is what I'm saying. This ain't just no coincidence.
So that's another thing too. They need to limit how many guns are able to be in your home.
What the fuck you need an AR-15 in your home for?
This is what I'm telling you. So one of my sources was just telling us she did a home inspection for somebody about to get an adopted kid, and went in and it was 22 guns, and none of them was small. What you need with 22 guns?
Well, shit. Look at this.
It is your right to have your gun. It's just the nigga was 18. Like, well, how are you 18 with an AR?
That's what I'm saying.
You just don't know. You don't know. Like,
I still think it needs to be controlled. Because
like, you can't be 18. Like, you have to be 25 to rent a car. You feel me? Like, but you can be 18 and get an assault rifle. An assault rifle. The word's assault.
They can start shooting at what, 10?
Assault rifle though, like. The word assault, like I'm here to do damage, nigga. Like I'm here to
kill an elephant.
I'm here to do some harm, you know. So I feel bad for those kids. Boss was like, nigga, why you didn't go shop your own school?
Why you didn't just kill yourself? If whatever was going on in your life, why didn't you just kill yourself? Why did you? And then why you didn't go to a high school or somewhere? They gonna give your ass the business if you run up on the wrong one. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody who could defend themselves. Did he shoot himself
or the cop shot?
That's what I don't know.
What's it? The Army. The National Guard shot him.
Oh, okay.
The border control.
You want to know why? You know why they shot him?
Why? They let him over?
Because he's a Mexican. Because he's brown skinned. If he was black, if he was white, he would have been alive.
He would have
That
got
white boy
escorted.
out.
He
Remember
He
that
would have
white-
got an
Yeah.
escort.
If he would
got
have
escorted
escorted out,
Uh-huh.
but since he's brown skinned or black, that's the reason why he did.
And the
Big-
border control people kill him because they
Big
mess-
Debo Loco said one thing about it, my queen. If you got an AR-15 and you put heat, you can clear the whole block, both sides of the street.
That part.
Exactly. You know, I know. Shit. Yeah, they didn't let his ass make it. No, they wasn't gonna let him make it.
No, they let his own
They
people
want.
kill him.
Let me tell you something. This is what I know for a fact, and I know y'all gonna agree with me on this. They knew. I don't give a damn where they stationed at and what's going on. If they would have let this boy slide on these babies, it was finna be hell to pay. It was finna to be a motherfucking move. A storm was finna
In
come
that
through that
area?
motherfucker
Absolutely.
like you ain't never seen before in your life.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So
They
had to
knew
kill him.
that.
Absolutely.
That's
They
why
knew
had to
that.
kill him.
Yeah. And now they're trying to focus on border patrol. I don't give a fuck about border control.
It
They
don't
already
matter.
here. Whoever's here
It
is
don't
already
matter.
here. Yeah.
And it don't matter. It
No.
listen.
I just need
oh
you to
my
not.
God.
I just think that's so disrespectful. That's like you telling me something happened to one of your kids, and I say, "Well, let's blame Toyota."
They was trying to blame rap music.
Right? Like,
I'm like,
oh, and video games. I do think that has something to do with it.
My
But
thing is they blame everybody but these motherfucking parents.
if that part,
They
I
blame
don't
everybody
understand.
except the parents, and I don't give a damn
and everybody
what's
who read
going
that
on.
status.
Thank you.
I don't understand. Like I said, all I put somebody was the GOAT of makeup, and I got blocked, couldn't do lives, and I was like, that's literally used for the president. So how you didn't know that? Yeah, but you didn't see none of that.
Well, I feel
Okay.
like, listen, I'm not gonna sit on here and just talk shit. I'm fit to sit here and tell y'all what. Listen, y'all. I don't give a fuck how scared of guns you is. Teach your fucking kids how to shoot.
Yeah.
Do you hear me? Get your kids to that motherfucking gun range. I don't care if it's indoors, outdoors, whatever. You need to be teaching your kids how to use a weapon. You need to teach your kids some type of self-defense. They need to know how to fight. That mean you scary ass parents need to get in the goddamn gym and get a trainer or something so you can teach them something. Y'all, we gotta get it together, y'all. Cause when they come for you, what you gonna do? We just gonna lay down and let it happen? That's
Hell
what we
no.
gonna do?
I'm going to Texas
And
and get me a
the
couple
gun
of
range is a part of my nonprofit. It's a part of Divine Purpose. When I went and saw that everybody was there mostly, and it was Caucasian kids that was 10, 11, 12, I was like,
But get this, you
Oh,
just
I'm
said
behind.
they 10, 11, 12, right? When I initially tried to take my kids to the shooting range, Beautiful was the youngest, right? Well, she's the, she the baby. So Beautiful was like 9 years old. They was like, no, we can't let y'all in here. I said, why not?
is the difference in
see-
indoors and outdoors?
I went indoors.
I'm wondering if it's
And
because
I'm-
that one was outdoors. I don't know.
I go there. I go
Oh,
there.
yeah.
I've been going to the gun range for a very long time. I see kids all the time. What you mean what you mean we cannot? What you
yours
mean we
couldn't.
cannot? You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, I
and
get it.
and I felt like that was a direct shot at us.
Discrimination.
You feel what I'm saying?
Like, how dare you try to prepare
y'all
your
don't
family.
want us to
Yeah,
get it right.
right.
Y'all don't want us to be ready, but they can.
That's right.
It's a green light for them. You feel what I'm saying? It's okay for them to get in position.
Which
And
is interesting.
that's my next thing I want to talk about.
I grew up with
Hey,
guns.
Ryder.
My family's
Um,
family is from Arkansas. My mom's family is from Texas. So it was like a shotgun behind each door. So we never touched it. We never did nothing. But we knew what to do with it. I don't understand how did we get away from it being normal? How come that didn't pass down with the generations?
But never mind. Shut the fuck
really
up,
don't know.
Queen.
What do you think?
Created by Cassie said, very sad but true.
That's a down south mentality.
Yeah.
Like
But
that's
they're here. They brought it here. And a lot of people migrated here.
So how many?
Why didn't
let's
they
talk
continue
about.
it?
Let's talk about this.
Or you're saying they
How
brought the
many
guns
of-
from there here?
Listen.
What you
How
mean,
many
your
of
South- I'm
our
talking about your
generation?
South family?
they're here though when they came here.
But how many of our generation listen to what the elderly?
Oh, so that's what you said. It's because they didn't
listen.
listen. Okay.
If you ain't listening,
I was just scared of it, so I didn't get one.
Whether it's a gun,
Till now.
a recipe, fucking
I listen.
job
That shit
skills.
is retarded.
This generation don't listen to shit that the elderly have to give to you. This where you learn from. This they got the wisdom.
So then
They've
is that
been
where we
through
need to
some
start?
things, and so I think it's gonna take. Listen,
Is that where we need to start with our own then? Because
absolutely.
Yeah,
This is like
my grandkids know how
this
to do.
what's happening
listening,
now.
period.
What's happening now is like they results of the crack epidemic, and like because there was no black fam, like
The white man
in the
did.
households, and they listen to Granny, but didn't listen to Granny, and Granny's like, I'm too old for this shit, so just go run the streets and some shit. And
No, I beg to differ. I beg to differ because I don't want to say those words. I'm a part of that. I'm a product of that, right?
I ain't saying everybody, but it's just
I'm just telling. I'm finna tell you what it really is, cause it's not that Granny said, you know what, I don't want to do this or whatever. It had nothing to do with Grannies.
okay.
It has everything to do with the fact that they disappeared, and the parents that they was standing in line for, taking care of their kids, when it was time for them to step up, they didn't know how to step up. They ain't never been there for their fucking kids. They don't know what they kids like to eat. They don't know what size these motherfucking clothes and shit is. They don't
let
know
alone
nothing
getting
about
down to
these
self-defense
kids.
and morals and
Now
values.
Big Mama gone, you
Right.
have to be a parent, and you don't know how to be a parent.
Right.
You just
You
fucking
barely winging
existing,
it.
taking up space in
Right.
their life. That's the problem.
Yeah.
They're a product of that. Absent
There's no more
motherfucker
parenting.
mentally and all that. They don't know how.
Yeah.
They wasn't forced to. Big
You're
Mama
right.
said, "Get the fuck on," and I got it.
Right.
But Big Mama left, and your ass didn't know
That
shit.
part. That part.
That's what the problem
That
is.
part. That part.
That's what the problem is.
Yeah.
crack.
And then for them,
Right.
for them not to be angry at you, guess what you doing next? Being a motherfucking
Pacifying
friend.
them.
You buying all of the shit Instagram say you need to buy so you could be the cool mama and the cool daddy. All of that. And these motherfucking kids can't spell their name walking around with Gucci and Balenciaga on.
And can't spell that either.
Girl, I'm y'all don't know how angry I
Bad
am.
parent will piss me off, so I don't understand.
I feel like, because I'm
Everybody
still
with a
going to
kid ain't
keep
parenting.
offering solutions. I'm still going to keep doing that till this show is over, until y'all get it, okay? Start checking on your elderly. Start listening.
'Cause they got some
Start
stuff.
going to talk to them and see what they need and what's been going on. Because let me tell
Stuff
you
you ain't even
something.
thought of.
Whether you talk to them or not, whether you acknowledge them or not, they ass paying attention to
That
everything.
part.
Everything your ass done missed
And
because
got a
you moving
solution.
100 miles an hour,
Yep.
they seen it.
Yep.
right.
And they like, I was waiting
And
for you to
everything,
come ask me.
yeah, and everything you thought they didn't hear, oh baby, they heard it.
Right, or I
they
was
just
trying to
ain't
tell you,
running
you
their
didn't
mouth
listen.
like this young generation. You feel what I'm saying?
Or if they try to talk and don't talk to my kid like that.
That's another thing.
Woo.
You need to start letting.
You don't let the neighbors help you.
You
'cause
need to start
it's
letting
crazy.
this village come together,
Period.
baby. You
Period.
listen.
That's one of the
Listen.
biggest ones, because everybody can't do everything. It's all single parents. You might be able to do one thing, the next one. But if you sitting up there don't want nobody to say shit to your kid or to help them,
But that's
How
why
they
they out of
supposed to do
control,
it?
because they scared of their parent in their face.
right?
But then when they out of your presence, they out of control because
Right.
nobody can say nothing to
Right.
them. Now, when you got Miss Johnson can say something, Mr. Lopez can say something, all these different people can say something to them no matter where they go and who they with, they gonna be thinking
That's how I
twice
was
about
raised.
how they move.
Right.
You feel what I'm
And you
saying?
learn so
Because they
much
like,
more.
shit, they gonna tell my mama. They gonna tell this person. They gonna whoop my ass. Like,
Not
you
even
feel what
that,
I'm saying?
just the value you see in people, like on your street. Think about it. One of the streets you grew up on, you knew where to go to get certain things or to hear about something, or you saw this person actively doing it, so you knew who your resource was, and that person could talk to you, without getting, why are you talking to my kid? I just said hi. Like, it's too much now. It's scary. the stranger danger shit. Don't nobody have time for all of that. But get out there and build those adult relationships. Stop dropping your kids off.
They ain't worried
and
about
don't
stranger
even meet
danger.
them.
That's why they can get in any goddamn Uber
This
they
is what
want
it's
to.
like. Get in the car. I mean, get
You
out
get
the
in
car and
any
go to the
Uber.
door. You know, people don't even do that no more to even know what they're doing.
That's true. That's very true.
I don't get it, but like I said, self-defense is a part of my nonprofit. Even if you want to request to get it paid for, because it's out here, we make different substitutions. We are flexible
I think
because it's needed. Not everybody can afford it.
Yeah.
that's true. But guess what? Guess what you can afford? Because before I was able to afford goddamn target practice by a professional, or before I was able to go to a shooting range, baby, we was lining shit up, shooting
In the
the
woods.
fuck out of that shit. Like, you feel
Right.
me? Along the brick wall and shit. Like, we doing we taught ourselves. You feel what I'm saying?
That's right.
But again, I come up behind a generation that you ain't touching no gun if you don't know what to do with a gun.
Right.
They taught you how to fight. They taught you how to shoot. They taught you what respect was, why it was important. They taught you how to move. They taught, even if you was gonna sell drugs, they taught you how to sell drugs. They didn't let you do nothing
lying.
without no kind of guidance. They didn't let you do that.
That's right.
They taught you reality. They taught you everyday life.
And another thing I need y'all to do, because I'm not going to shut the fuck up. I'm going to use this whole hour to listen, because I've been holding this in for a long time. And y'all know, usually I be like, I must not say this because I don't even want to get started, right? But no, today is a new day, baby. I got time today. Okay? So, another thing, I think that what we need to do with these kids is get them involved in other activities with kids. Fuck sports. It ain't gotta be sports all the time. And everybody ain't gotta be no fucking rapper. Okay? I'm talking about introduce other things to your kids. You feel what I'm saying? So that your kids' minds is open to other things. They not only stuck in this mind frame, in this environment, and think that they stuck here, that like they have
Think
to
that's
be
it.
here. You feel what I'm saying? And another thing too, why we the only people so laxed about the motherfuckers that come into our neighborhoods? You go into an Asian neighborhood, they on your ass like white on rice.
Knocking on the
Go
door.
into the Caucasian neighborhood, they on your ass like white on rice. It's only in our motherfucking communities where we just
Because we ain't talking.
we
I don't
just
talk
real
to
passive
them.
about shit. And
I
then
don't
when
got
they
nothing
come
to
blow
say.
some shit up
That
and
whole
something like
part.
that, then now we crying
I
and
mind my
whining and
business. That
complaining.
is your business. Who on the street with your kids? Who on the street with you? That is your business.
But you know what I want to say? This is what I got to say. I'm starting to notice that when you move on the street, the Hispanics and the blacks are pulling together. Because on my daughter's street,
Yeah, they
them
are.
kids run up and down the street, and if somebody come on that street that don't supposed to be on there, say, what's up with you?
That's me and my neighbors.
And my Hispanic lady across the street, her son said, don't worry about your kids, we got them.
Yeah.
And that Hispanic, the black lady
Yeah.
down the
Yeah.
street, because you know why? We all talk to each other.
Yeah.
And they say, we got these kids. Now, if they doing something wrong, I'm going to come knock on your door.
That part.
But I'm not going to touch your kids, but I'm going to protect your kids. And that's what I can say, because I growed up with Hispanics and black.
Me too.
We stayed together, we took care of each other, but we just got to get back to the point where we say, okay, we all we got.
Extend the olive branch.
Because you know what? You extend yourself. You talk to them. We eat together. We party together.
Yeah.
We got to start getting on the block with each other, so we can make sure that our families are protected.
Yeah.
When a new
Exactly.
person move on the street, y'all know who that.
Introduce
Y'all know who that is. Do you know who's gonna do a background check on them?
When they even come looking, we like,
we gonna knock on the door. How you doing? We
That's
such
good.
and such.
Yeah,
as you
that's
should.
what I said.
And they don't know we
Introduce
being
yourself.
nosy too. We
But
being
you're
nosy like,
supposed
oh, how you doing?
You should. I think that's really important.
Yeah, it is. But like I say, on my daughter's
Watch
street,
it from all ends.
all the kids on the block from, I'ma say from what, at 97 all the way to 87 in Maine, all them kids be on our street.
Good.
You know what they say? We feel safe. And that's what I'm glad that these kids feel that way.
That's good.
We can come over here, we can play, and we don't have to worry about nobody doing us.
That's how
but
it's
when we go
supposed to
somewhere
be.
else, we have to worry. So that means that in the whole neighborhood, all of us need to start pulling together. And just because when we do parties, all the kids come.
But and that's good. But we need it to happen on more than just one block.
That's
we
right.
need everybody doing that. We need everybody to take on that responsibility.
Be accountable.
You feel what I'm saying? And that's
Make it a priority.
and stop excusing people who's doing fucked up shit. You feel what I'm saying?
That's
if
right.
you see it, call them on it.
What did I tell you
You
about
gotta
the twins?
stand up for something, my nigga. You
Right.
can't keep sitting here just
If you
watching.
even think something.
Yeah, watching shit
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
You can't keep doing that.
Yeah.
Cause at the end of the day, while you being passive
Passive.
about that, it's affecting our kids in the long run. It's affecting our grandmothers and grandfathers in the long run. Did you just see the other day that the boy robbed a 90-year-old lady?
That's
what
I'm
is you
telling you, they not
doing?
Why y'all?
respecting
They not helping each other. They gotta go back to the old days. You couldn't touch a grandpa and grandma.
That's
Man,
what I'm
You
saying.
gonna get
everybody
your
in the
ass
whole
whooped. It's about
street
respect.
whooping.
But they're not doing it no more. These kids is wilding out of control.
They literally saying, "Don't." It be the mom telling their mom, "Don't talk to my kid like that." I wish I would tell my mama not to talk to Sky and Kier. She'll choke me out. I wouldn't even try it. Like, how does that even make sense to you? To tell the grandma not to say nothing, but you leaving them there to get watched? I just don't get it. That's so disrespectful to me. I don't understand.
Well, I tell everybody, you bring your kids on here.
Hello.
If they disrespect them, I'm gonna whoop their asses.
Hello.
Now, if you don't want me to whoop their
Don't
asses,
leave 'em
don't
here.
bring on because I
ain't
don't
gonna
like
beat 'em.
disrespecting kids. I'm a
But
punish
you are
them.
gonna get a pow pow.
I'm gonna punish them first. I said
Right.
then I'm gonna talk to them. But that's why all the kids come over there because your kids
They know what it is.
got to have somebody that you can trust.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of kids don't have nobody, so they got so much going on.
Mm-hmm.
And them kids start being around you a lot. You start detecting when something wrong with them kids.
Right.
Because they're around you.
Right.
So we need to start getting back to that old way. Because I'm big mama, little mama, granny. I'm all that. But I love kids, and I know I'd rather deal with kids than to deal with grown folks.
All
any
day long, every day.
because they innocent. And I tell him in a minute, the little boy told me, he said, Granny, you gonna teach me how to shoot? He said, I'm scared. No, you laughing. He said, Granny, I'm scared to go to school.
Oh,
I said,
no.
baby, I said, he 10 years old, I said, I'm gonna talk to your daddy.
Another thing I want y'all to
That's
do.
horrible.
He's scared. They scared.
Another solution that I have, y'all. I did this early in the game. And when I tell you it's necessary, it's especially necessary right now in the days that we living in. Y'all need to have what I call a house meeting, right?
Hello.
Y'all
Yeah.
need to have a house meeting and talk to your kids. You feel what I'm saying? And not only talk to them, but hear them.
Yep.
You feel me? And
Let them talk.
And while y'all having this conversation, you need to take the initiative to set some shit in place. You feel me? My kids, I don't never tell nobody this because it ain't nobody business, but I feel like it's gonna help somebody. It's been really on me, like really tough, right? We got code words for
We do
everything.
too.
You feel what I'm saying? We got code words for every situation
talked
that
about that.
happens.
Okay.
We got code words for where I need them to go. We
That's
got
what's up.
code words for where shit is at.
Okay.
We got code words for when to use shit
Okay.
that you need to motherfucking use. We got code words. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you make sure that y'all have a drill every blue moon just to make sure they remember what each situation code word is. You feel what I'm saying? So you don't forget it. And make it be something that nobody else in the world would even
guess.
think. Like, you feel what I'm saying? If I sat right here right now, and this is just an example, right? If I sat right here right now in front of them and somebody came in here finna do something to me, I can call my kids and say, y'all go in there and eat that Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Right.
all hell gonna break loose. Do you hear me? All motherfucking hell gonna break loose, and you gonna think this bitch crazy talking about cereal, and I'm finna kill this bitch.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
But no, you slipping, partner.
Yeah.
Cause my squad finna move like some goons you ain't
Period.
never seen before in your life. Do you
That's
hear me?
so important.
Like, y'all gotta, I'm telling y'all, it's important. Hey, Tata J, thank you for tapping in. Y'all got to really start putting stuff in place to protect your kids. Y'all got,
You need one
y'all
as an
gotta be
adult.
militant.
You do.
You feel me?
That's right.
That's what we need
It's
right
not
now.
silly at
It's
all.
not. This ain't a game no more, y'all. And it's getting closer and closer to home. And before we get here, baby, we need to be ready to turn the
Right.
whole fucking city up. Do you hear what I'm saying to you?
Right.
And I'm not saying just for your kids or just for your
That
mama.
part.
I'm talking about for all of the elderly
Neighbor
and
kids.
cousins and kids at the schools where your kids go to school
Just a
at.
kid,
All of
period.
that. All of that. I'm
agree.
talking about for your community. Turn this motherfucker up. That's
I
how the
agree.
fuck I feel.
I agree. I agree 900%.
And gangbangers, y'all don't want to get together in truth, so be it. I don't give a fuck, right? But each one of y'all hoods got schools in it. Police that motherfucker. Do you hear me?
That's right.
Do you hear
You
me?
can sit out there and do other things.
Each
so-
one of your hoods got grocery stores where old ladies need to go.
Right.
You don't want to go motherfucking man the grocery store? Go knock on Miss Johnson door and ask her, do she need you to make a store run?
like they used
You
to
feel
do
what
back
I'm
in the day.
saying?
Yep.
We gotta change it, y'all. Some shit gotta happen, and it better happen fast. Cause if you know, like I know, it's coming.
That's right.
It's coming.
It's coming
And they
fast.
keep on. I don't know if y'all pay attention or not, but in every situation they do test runs, and they know when to hit our ass. They know how to hit our ass and where to hit our ass at because they seen how we moved every test run they gave. And if you don't see this as a motherfucking test run for what's coming, you crazy in your head.
That's right.
You crazy in your head. And I don't apologize for shit I said today, just so you know. I don't care who didn't like it.
That's right.
It's nothing that you
And I
shouldn't
done
like,
already sent messages to every organization that I wanted to say. Every person who running around here talking about they strong arm front line and something. Yeah. Holla at your girl.
Tell me more.
I'm trying to be real respectful on this platform and not name drop and make you feel no kind of way. But oh baby, drop the ball. Drop the ball. If you know me, you know Queen don't shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck how mad you is. You know that. So drop the ball. I double dog dare you to drop the ball. Watch.
Right.
Watch. I mean it from the bottom of my heart.
That's right.
I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Because that's one thing can't nobody take from me. I keep telling y'all, I'm not perfect. People keep always be like, you know how people question your relationship with God? Because they feel like, oh, she like this or she was doing that. I don't give a damn about none of that. You want to know why God be using me? Because he know can't nobody motherfucking stop me. He know when I'm set out to do something, I'm going to go against anything and anybody for what's right. He know that. You feel me? And that's what y'all need to do.
That's right.
That's what y'all need to do. And y'all need to do it every day of your life. Don't let it be no trend. Don't let it be just no today thing. Don't let it be the heat of the moment. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
Don't let it be a trend. Be an advocate for it.
They would, like you
This
said,
need to be a lifestyle.
like you said, they need to start taking care of the elders. The elderly, a lot of elderly need help.
Yes.
Yeah, they
And they
do.
be in the grocery store. What hurt me so
Somebody
bad? They be in
won't
the
even stop
grocery
and
store,
help 'em.
and they be like, they be buying groceries, and they be like, oh, I'm short. I said, baby, I got it.
Right.
We got to start taking care of our elders.
Right.
And then sometimes I'll just tell them, put your money back. I'm going to pay the bill.
Right.
Look, and I
Do
don't.
whatever you can.
You know that I don't do like nothing for show. Like I don't give a fuck about what people think about me. I don't care about none of that, and I don't like highlight nobody downs.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like
No.
think about if it was your ass
That
was
part.
homeless or raggedy or down on your luck, and
Whatever it
somebody
is.
motherfucking filming you. Like don't
Right.
film me, bitch. I ain't the museum, nigga.
Right.
I ain't
So
no
now you
exhibit.
didn't donate shit.
Like you
paid
feel
me to do this.
Like help me or leave me the fuck alone.
Right.
You
That's
feel
right.
what I'm
Right.
saying? Today this man asked me, hey Jamie, today this man asked me, he said, sis, can you give me 75 cents? I just want something to eat. I said, I could do better than that. Here go $10, go buy a meal. Right? He said, I said, God bless you. He said, sister, God bless you, and I'm going to see you next Sunday. I said, I don't know about next Sunday, but all right. You know what I mean? But sometimes all it takes is that little bit of support. All it takes is that type of energy. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He probably walked around flexing for the rest of the day.
Period.
Like, you feel me? You don't even know.
It got me feel good.
You feel me?
Yeah, because if
real food.
people start getting in a relationship with God, God will talk to you.
That part.
You just got to listen to him.
But let me tell you, they run from it because riding with God ain't easy.
No.
Baby, you gonna lose things, you gonna lose people, you gonna damn near lose your fucking sanity trying to ride with God, because it's hard, honey. It's hard.
That's what the sermon was about today.
Was it? Look at me.
I swear,
Come
it was
on
about that
through,
today.
Jesus.
I can show you my notes.
You
It was
feel
about knowing. It's not that you don't know, it's that you won't do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear it, you know it, you say it. We don't want to hear
It's
your
too
words.
hard,
It's actions.
and it's not trending. It's
And I'm too
uncomfortable.
selfish. I want to do when it's my direction, but not when it's your direction. And definitely not if everybody don't know. And that's Bible verse that my mom always says. If you thanking yourself so much, why does God have to thank you? You already did it. You already showboated. So there you go.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was about today.
Well, I think, Bang, you got anything else you want to give? Any advice? Anything on this topic? No, Asia?
Mostly we just need to be down at the PTA meetings and City Hall. Those places are where local changes can be made. As a parent, you have the right and you have the responsibility to do something. And if it's just one thing with PTA or whatever it is, make it be impactful and put forth those things where we want our tax dollars to go. You guys are the ones that can make it happen.
Okay, and to piggyback what she just said, when you go to these places, don't go in there soft spoken. The same way you pressing the line and aggressive in these streets, I need you to be like that. I need you to bring this passion and this seriousness to right there to these board meetings and these councilmen, especially when you get.
And do your research. Don't go in there talking
Ooh, I
crazy.
just
Have your
almost
stuff.
said
Write it
something.
down. Take notes. But have it in there that you have the right to have this. And you actually say, I want to replace this with this. Put the motion out there.
Yeah, and you got to stand firm in what you say too. Just like I told y'all, when I went to present this entrepreneurship program to the city so they can sign off and jump on board with me, they said, why would you want to do that? I said, bitch, why would you ask me that?
Because
They looked at me like, I know
money.
this lady ain't talking to me like that. I said, every time I was out here, when I came to y'all to feed people or to give away toys and all that different stuff, you signed it fast. You never asked me why.
Pictures,
when I'm
pictures.
bringing something to the table that can change these generational curses and all of the financial state that we in as a people, when I tell you I can bring this to the community, you gonna ask me why would I do that?
That make their jobs go away.
I told him, I said, what I think you need to do is go talk to Jesus or something and come holler at me again
That part.
afterwards. That's
You
what
just
I
showed
think
your
you
ass.
need to do.
That's right. They don't like that.
They don't like it.
Guess what he did? Called me back in 2 days. I want to apologize to you. I said, I bet you do. I bet you do. I said, and guess what? It's not accepted.
Because that's what was in
But
your
you
heart.
can tell me when you're ready for this program, though.
Right.
That's what you can talk to me about. And
I don't
until
care
we
about your
finna
personal
talk about that, I don't want to talk.
That's right.
I'm unavailable.
That's right.
Because I've been available for all of these years. You feel what I'm saying?
It's hard.
I've been available for 10 plus years. Giving away shit that, it
Giveaways
mattered.
are easy.
It mattered, but
Not
it
long
ain't,
term.
It ain't,
It's
it
not gonna
ain't change
change.
shit.
Right.
You feel me? When I'm trying to bring change, though, it's questionable. Oh, baby.
Especially us.
Oh, baby, I'm the wrong one, baby. I ate they ass up there at that office.
As you should. Because that's how they do all of us. And it's crazy. Everybody think it's nothing out there for us. Y'all have no idea how hard we be fighting to get the stuff. And
Listen. It's how you approach it. Don't go. You can't play with these people, y'all. When they feel like you can be when they feel like you a pushover, they gon' push
you right to the side.
They gon' push. You feel me? You can't be no pushover. You gotta go in there and strong on some shit just like you would do in the streets.
That's right.
You feel me? Just like you would do if it was your family member that you don't like, that you mad at. You feel what I'm saying? The same aggression you'll have then.
Take it personal.
Take it. Yeah, exactly.
How about that? Take it personal.
Exactly.
It's personal, all of it.
So look, y'all probably ain't gonna want to talk to me after today for a little while. Y'all know y'all might need a break, but it's okay because I'm still gonna keep talking anyway, right? And I'm gonna be telling y'all to subscribe. So listen, I wanna thank y'all, okay, for tapping in, and I hope y'all heard me. I hope y'all heard us.
That's
you
right.
feel what I'm saying? Because it's necessary and it's time. The time is right now, not tomorrow. Tomorrow ain't promised. And when tomorrow do come, if tomorrow do come for you, tomorrow could be the day. You feel what I'm saying? You better be ready.
Stay ready.
You better be ready. Get your household ready. If you don't want to deal with your neighbors, get your household ready. Your kids should not go down not knowing what to do. Your kids should not be a victim of something because they wasn't prepared. You feel what I'm saying? At least have them in position to try.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Have them in position where they could be the one who
Fight or
made
flight,
it.
they need to
You
fight.
feel what I'm saying?
That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
I love y'all, okay?
That's
From
that
a
is
real
love.
genuine place. I'm telling y'all,
That's the best love.
It's come across. It's tough love. Okay,
That
what
saved your life
it's
love.
called.
That was
You
in the Bible
feel
too.
me? Come
That was on today's sermon
age.
too. I'm trying to tell
Y'all make sure y'all following Melanin Madam LLC. Boom, I got it right, y'all. And follow Delta's Mojo. And make sure you're following the Candy line. That's Candy with a K. Do some shopping, right? And DM me. You got a suggestion? You got a tip, opinion, or anything like that? You got a solution to the problems? DM me.
And we'll all
I'm
circulate
very approachable, all of that. And if you think you got something to bring to the table or something like that, but you scared to do so, tell me. I'll execute the fuck out of it when it come to these kids and these elderly people. You feel what I'm saying? Holla at your girl. We a team. That's what we trying to sit here and tell you. We need to be a team.
Right.
As a people. Okay?
right.
I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Please make sure you tap in next Sunday, same time. Share this to your friends. Okay? Peace out.
Where do I go? Where do I turn when my heart turns cold? Tell me where do I go when the only thing I love is no